What's good, y'all? You Dub back here again in 2020. Let's get it. March is moving quite along, right towards the end. And I mentioned in my previous video with Marvel Netflix, if you want to see the top 10, what I rank as the top 10 most skillful fighters, go check that one out. This one, we have the top 10 most skillful fighters in Arrow. This is including all 8 seasons. And listen, bro. You want to talk about one of the most difficult lists ever to make about fighters? Again, not most powerful, but most skillful. There are so many people who some might argue get snubbed on this list. But when I say the most skillful, the best of the best of the best, the absolute monsters amongst absolute monsters, the most elite of elite, shown feats, shown who are they comparable, who they beat with ease, who are feared, what skill level we've seen. Without further ado, coming in at number 10, we got Ricardo Dragon Diaz. Ricardo Diaz. Put respect on that man's name. If you've seen season 6 and 7, you know he whooped folk ass. The only people who beat him are the most elite of elite. Everybody else gets washed by this man. They get ragdolled, son. He doesn't have any superhuman abilities. He doesn't have any, gadgets and gizmos. He just got these hands and he be putting it on folk. And then come to find out he's based on an absolute monster in DC Comics. I was like, this guy is more than a gangster. At first, he's portrayed as a gangster. Nah, fam. He was giving the business to anybody who crossed. Even Oliver had to be wary of this man. That's when you know you legit. Coming in at number 9, Speedy Thea Queen. Season 8, cue that shit. And see that she not about that light. Better than Talia al Ghul. That's all I need to say. She better than Sarah Lance's homegirl, White Canary's lover, formerly Oliver's wife. Y'all know it, the daughter of Ra's al Ghul. She better. Thea is the leader of the League of Assassins. That's all. It's over. It's over. When you are the best of the best of the league, you are the top dog. You are easily one of the top 10 in the entire world. How many people beat Thea? Remember where she came from. The only people who, some people are more powerful physically and whatnot. By season 8, she just looking like a monk, just calm and collected, looking like certain Jedi. And then, but when she get into that business, bro, she whoop everybody ass. Don't care what you think about her character. She will kill a fool if she so decided. And do it with the quickness, too. Coming in at number 8, Bronze Tiger, Benjamin Turner, played by Michael J. White. This dude, both in the comics, and of course he's nerfed a little bit, not as bad as a lot of characters, but this man, bro, Bronze Tiger is a fight for anybody. Period. We've seen this too many times. His uses of martial arts is elite level stuff. Based on real, what Michael J. White brings to the table. He plays it through the character. And he's just like, this man just wrecking fools. And gangs of fools too. Again, one of them fighters like Ricardo Diaz, just these hands and feet, bro. He just whoop ass. And how many people do you have in the Arrowverse that takes this man out? Not that many. Again, if you need powers and abilities, that's one thing. But just straight fighting, even Oliver is a this man's a problem for Oliver. That's all you need to know. I think he takes out Thea. I think he takes out Ricardo Diaz. I would bet everybody else on this list takes him out, though. Coming at number 7, maybe a surprise for many, but again, season 8, what she did to Katana, I think that was Katana, or the version of Katana in that series. China White. China White. We barely saw China White. China White was so sporadic that I forgot homegirl's name. I had to look up and Google what her actual name. I was like, oh yeah. I just remember how badly she whooped people's behinds so badly that even Oliver was kind of sweating a little bit when interactions with her. China White is a badass, and she has such confidence. She believes she can beat anybody. Again, the people I have higher on this list, I have at a, we getting into pedigrees, small increments of more skill, but she's easily one of the most skilled fighters we've seen in the entire series. Coming in at number 6, one of the most underrated hand-to-hand combatants because he had magic, Damien Dark, which I noticed that he was in episode 2 of Legends of Tomorrow, season 1. I think that's the first time. Is that the first time that we saw his character? I can't remember. I don't know if he showed up first in Legends or he showed up first in season 4 of Arrow. I can't recall. It's close around the same time. But anyways, people forget about him because we didn't really see it. We saw a little bit. Oliver was better, but by that point, Oliver's an absolute monster. Remember this. Oliver had been doing this. This has been like 8 years since Oliver had been doing this. That was around the time it was mirroring the Bratva days, right? And remember, he had already fought Ra's al Ghul. Okay? Here's the thing. Damien Dark. This dude, I believe he was he was a former head of the Legion. The League of Shadows, the League of Assassins, okay? He was comparable to Ra's al Ghul. That should already tell you what you need to know. And so, anybody lower than him, I do have him winning. Like, if he had to do hand-to-hand, and this dude is mad confident. Now, again, against the people higher on this list, of course, he's most likely taking an L, but he's not to be slept on is what I'm trying to say. If you're comparable to Ra's al Ghul, you're one of the best. It's just what it is. Some may put him lower than this list, but just remember that. He's rivaling Ra's al Ghul. Coming in at number 5, Deathstroke, Slade Wilson. I don't think we need to explain. Deathstroke's one of the best, both in comics as well as in the series. The Murukuru is got him enhanced, so that helps. He has the weapons, he has the armor, which help. But we know that. We know what this dude brings. We know what Deathstroke in any version brings to the table. We saw him in Teen Titans. Listen, man, this man's an absolute monster. We all put respect on his name. Some might have him higher, some might have it lower. But I think number 5, coming in around the top 5 is legitimate. Because number 4, the Dark Archer, Malcolm Merlyn. Come on now. The first dude who put Oliver pretty much knocking on death's door. This dude, Oliver, was giving Oliver that work. Oliver didn't know he could beat. Like, you just question, why the hell is this man so damn good? This man is great. Like, and as time went on, at first I'm thinking, okay, we see more enemies. But then he still held the test of time. The Dark Archer, he taught Thea Queen to be legit. We see what she can. We saw his battles. So you got to give credit where credit's due. He's one of the best of the best, period. We see his skill level. Like, it's just, you're just like, whoa. Now, some can say, damn, this man ain't higher. Well, here's the problem. The top 3. I don't think anyone will argue who they are. And if you're a fan of Arrow, you should probably know where I'm heading with this. Number 3, Ra's al Ghul, the head of the demon. For long-time leader of the League of Assassins, League of Shadows. Come on, man. Y'all know him from comics. Y'all know he had to be here. Season 3 kills Oliver. He left him on death's door. He killed the man. This man, Oliver, had to, if I remember correctly, kill him just to finish him. This dude, like, neck and neck's right up there with Oliver. Who's more skillful? Some could say Ra's, some could say Oliver. But he had to be top 3. I had to have this man. I had to put respect on his name. Because he was just that legitimate. He made things look effortless and was schooling folks. Coming in at number 2. The only one to truly rival Oliver, if you look back at it, who you could say Oliver couldn't straight up defeat. Arguably. Prometheus. Adrian Chase. This dude was just too much. Now, I knew nothing about Prometheus. I still don't really know him in the comics beforehand. But this dude I was like, where are they going to go after all this? They brought in Prometheus. And anyone lower than him, good luck taking this man out. Bro, Prometheus, man. The skill level that Prometheus brought to the table. It's questionable where Oliver ever really truly beat him. That's when you know it's legit. Y'all know who number one is. It's Green Arrow, Oliver Queen. But Prometheus is like, it's neck and neck. Ra's al Ghul's neck and neck. But Oliver, I have to have as number one. We've seen too many feats. He's beaten too many people. By season 8, he's just, I mean, he made competent fighters like John Diggle look like jokes. Like Red Arrow, Roy Harper made him look like they were still had a long way to go. Oliver Queen by season 8, just a grandmaster. Like he's beaten pretty much anybody. Could he lose? Yes, but it's only like to these top elite people. Considering he's worked with, the others have needed his assistance. He helped train, even though Malcolm Merlin mainly trained Speedy. Oliver helped train her. He's trained many folks who became some of the best fighters in the entire Arrowverse. So that's all you really need to know. Unexpected Warner, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me your thoughts. Who do you have as the top 10 best fighters? Does your list agree with me or do you disagree with me? Did I surprise you by some of my picks? Let me know. Till next time, y'all have a beautiful day, beautiful night. Peace. And if there's any other series which you want me to break down, which characters I think are the most skillful, let me know and we'll get that for you.